From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Who the f is this?
Wade.
Oh my gosh.
Who is this girl?
I'm his girlfriend. Who are you?
I'm his girlfriend.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
3 years.
I have a child with her.
So why couldn't you tell me that?
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
For apartment manager Jessica McCarthy, living with the man who works at night presents schedule issues. Spotting red flags in her boyfriend's attitude and lack of attention, Jessica comes to Cheaters to track his activities. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
Whenever we first met, everything was great. We were totally in love, and I mean, he would pretty much bend over backwards for me. I have a little girl. She doesn't have her dad in her life, and he definitely stepped up and decided to be that father figure for her. And I mean, we were so open with each other. We told each other everything. I felt like, I knew anything that he did. He knew everything that I did, and it's just become totally different.
Wade, age 27. A warehouse loader suspected of stocking up on additional women. Briefed on the specifics of the case, Cheaters posts a squad of investigators around the home the suspect shares with Jessica. Wade eventually emerges and drives away. Unknown to the suspect, the Cheaters team follows him across town to a restaurant. In the parking lot, Wade greets an unknown female with a hug, and the two go inside.
When he got in his wreck, things got worse. The arguments became more, doctor's appointments are constant, and I haven't gone to any of them. I don't know what's going on with him, and there's been times where I'll call him and he won't answer and I won't hear from him, and my friends will call me and tell me that he's over at his homeboy's house, is what he calls it, and whenever I confront him about it, he gets really defensive about that too, and his stories never match up. It's never the same person, names don't match up. It was a very good relationship between Wade and my daughter. Whenever she first came around, he was almost inseparable with her. He would take her to do things and take her to the mall and take her out and go to her soccer game. She started soccer and he would always be there, and now it's just like he avoids her almost as much as he avoids me. There's really no contact or any kind of, I don't feel like there's any emotion there with him and her anymore.
Inside the Greasy Spoon, Wade and his mysterious companion sit in a cozy booth. A kiss warms up the lunchtime meal. A short while later, Wade escorts his date to her vehicle. They share a few more affectionate kisses and say goodbye in an intimate fashion. As the young lady leaves, Wade gets into his car for the drive back to a lonely Jessica.
My father cheated on my mom when she was still pregnant with me, so I actually have a little brother who's only 3 months younger than I am, and that tears me apart, and I didn't want that for my daughter. I don't want her to have to experience that, and if he were to be out and cheating on me like I feel like he is, and he knows what I've gone through and how I feel about everything, it's just gonna rip me apart.
Staying with a game plan, Cheaters detectives keep vigil over Jessica and Wade's home. A strange vehicle pulls up in front. Cheaters agents think nothing of it until the suspect comes outside and greets the young driver, now identified as Mandy. Wade tells a story recounting how he got the neck brace. Wade and Mandy then go into her vehicle. The pair of sweethearts sit and chat in the car for a while. Eventually, Wade and his young lady decide their time is finished. The suspect painfully extracts himself as Mandy helps with support. One final kiss sends Wade scurrying back inside, ending the day's surveillance. Maintaining the stakeout around Jessica and Wade's home, Cheaters agents spot their mark leaving the building. The suspect gets into his SUV and drives across town to an injury rehabilitation center. Mandy dutifully waits on the suspect and lovingly assists him into the rehab building. A long while later, the suspect and his companion emerge. As Wade climbs into the driver's seat, Mandy walks around to the passenger side. The lovers spend some more quality time inside the SUV, hidden by the tinted windows. After some time, Mandy gets out and walks around to the driver's side. There, she spends a few more minutes saying goodbye in an intimate fashion. After more than a few kisses, Mandy finally lets her man head back home to his girlfriend. Cheaters wraps up the case and heads back to headquarters. Coming up, the confrontation.
Garnering documentation and proof of Wade's deceitful actions, Cheaters summons Jessica to examine the evidence. With a knot in her belly, Jessica forces herself to view the footage. Jessica, I'd like to say thank you for coming out on this afternoon on such short notice. With that being said, as you know, we have conducted our investigation. My question for you is, are you prepared to see what we've come up with?
Yes.
Okay. Jessica, we begin our investigation outside of your residence. A few moments later, we see Wade walk to his vehicle, he gets inside and drives away. Our detective follows. He arrives at a restaurant. That's when we see him greeted by this unknown female, and she gives him a hug. They go into a restaurant. They sit down at a table next to each other and exchange a kiss. Well, after they finish up their meal, they go outside of the restaurant. That's when we see Wade give her a farewell. They exchange a rather long kiss and a few more before he gets into his vehicle. She leaves, and then he returns home for the evening. On this day of our investigation, we are outside of your residence. A few moments later, that unknown female's vehicle pulls up and parks right next to Wade's. That's when we see Wade come outside. I see he's wearing a neck brace.
Mm-hmm.
Did something happen?
He got in a wreck.
After conversing with this unknown female, he gets into the passenger side of her vehicle. Rather hard to see what's going on in there, but they do spend some time in that vehicle before she helps Wade get out. They stand in front of her car and exchange a few more kisses. That's when the unknown female leaves and he walks to his apartment. Before he goes inside, he gets a phone call, Jessica. Now tell me if you remember this phone call.
Hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I'm just taking the trash out.
How do you feel? How's your neck feeling?
Well, it's doing better. My neck and my back's, just ever since the wrecks, just hasn't been the same, so.
Do you need me to leave work and bring you anything? I can bring you anything you need.
No, you don't need to do that. I'm all right.
Okay. Well, I love you.
Love you too.
All right, bye.
All right.
He got on the phone with you and said he was taking out the trash. Obviously, that's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
So this other female, by the looks of this, they look very comfortable in a romantic way. So I take it this has been going on for a long time. Continuing on with our investigation, we are outside of your residence, Jessica. A few moments later, we see Wade walk outside. Our detectives follow him for quite a distance, and he arrives at this rehab facility. That's when we see him park his car right next to that unknown female's. She gets out, and she greets him with a hug. They go inside together. A while later, we see Wade escorted out by this unknown female. She then gets into the passenger side of Wade's car. A long time passes, and the unknown female walks over to the driver's side, leans in for a few minutes, and gives Wade a farewell kiss, proceeds to get into her vehicle, and Wade returns home for the evening. Jessica, seeing this, does this make sense
Yeah.
to his behavior?
Yeah.
Jessica, at this point in time, we know where they're at. They're at that rehab facility. So what I'd like to do is get on the move. We'll get some details from Gomez, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Are you ready to confront them?
Yes.
Okay, right this way. The main thing I want you to concentrate on, Jessica, is we want to get answers from Wade and really figure out why he did this. How are you feeling at this point in time?
sick to my stomach and really upset.
Okay, we're actually here. It's gonna be right there. Plano Injury Rehab, and there is Detective Gomez. Great. And so just remember, main thing I want you to get from this guy is your answers. Here's Gomez right here. How are you, man?
Good. How are you, Trey?
Very good.
He had an appointment at 1 o'clock. They rode together in his car today, okay? Let's go now.
Everyone ready? Let's go.
Let's do it.
Everyone out.
Go.
Who the is this? What are you doing? Who are you?
Baby?
Baby? Who are you?
Who are you?
His girlfriend.
What the is this?
This is Cheaters. Are you aware that this man has had a girlfriend for about 3 years? They live together.
Wade.
My gosh. What is all this? Can we...
Jason, hey.
All we're doing
No.
is just trying to get answers from you, man. Wade, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on here, man?
Wade? Who is this girl?
I'm his girlfriend. Who are you?
I'm his girlfriend.
No, you're not.
What is all this?
What have you been doing? What's been going on for the last 6 months?
Coming up, the conclusion.
Who the is this?
Who is this girl?
I'm his girlfriend. Who are you?
I'm his girlfriend.
No, you're not. What's been going on for the last 6 months?
Are you kidding me? This is a joke, right?
No, she actually has a daughter
Where do you
that he
live
raises.
at? Like, because we've been living
That he
together for
raises?
3
'Cause
years.
This is his daughter in my
What do you
stomach
mean
right
his
now.
daughter?
This is his daughter.
Yeah, he's
This
been
is
raising my daughter.
This is his baby.
What are you doing?
So you're pregnant?
Yeah, I'm pregnant.
Well, the truth is,
actually on surveillance because she hired us to come and find out why he was.
I've been with her, and
Come out here and we find
I have a child with her.
And he never told you that she was his girlfriend?
told you that.
No, he doesn't have another girlfriend. I'm his only girlfriend.
have told you that.
3 years. 3 years.
3 years?
Another girlfriend? You're the other girlfriend.
They do share a home together.
You share a home with her? What the are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I hate that you have to find out like this. Like it shouldn't be like this, but
I mean, do you remember talking to her on the phone a couple days ago, Wade? You were telling her you're taking the trash
Taking out the trash.
when you had just finished talking
Trash.
with.
whoa.
Trash?
Whoa.
Excuse me?
No, don't go there with that. No one's gonna call anybody names.
What's
okay?
that?
Wade, what's this? Do you remember this day? Took her out for coffee. Went to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Shared a meal together?
I remember that.
What are you doing with her, though? Like, what are you doing with her?
I'm not doing anything with her. I don't want anything to do with her.
You don't want anything to do with her?
No.
So then
Yeah, you've been with her 3
at my house, right?
I don't care what you do with it. Like,
How long has this been going on?
I mean, it's been going on for about a year and a half now, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
A year and a half. So how do you think her parents are going to feel when they see this, knowing that you've raised
How do you think my
her
daughter is gonna feel?
I love this woman, and I'm having a baby with her, and
Have you ever been inside of his residence?
Inside of his, no, he stays with me all the time.
So doesn't that make you kind of question that? Why he wouldn't let you into his own residence if he had nothing to hide?
I mean, I don't go to his house. He comes to my house. Like, that's how it is.
But you do
You
park
don't
outside
go to
of
his house. Have you ever wondered why?
You did this to both of these girls. You lied to her, and that's one thing. But this woman is pregnant with your child.
yeah, I know.
How did you guys
How
meet in
did
the
y'all
first
meet?
place?
I met her up at her work, and I've just been, getting to know her, and yeah, obviously, like, we're having a baby now, and it's like, I have responsibilities. Like, I'm the father of our child.
What happened to my child? What happened to those responsibilities?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Guys, we need to
Not
take
that
this outside, seriously. I've got patients with me. I'm sorry, man. I mean, you guys are
No problem. We apologize.
totally affected.
Come on, this is
Our protocols here. You guys need to take it out. I'm sorry, but
ridiculous.
What's going on? Where are you going?
Stop.
Back
touching me,
up.
First of all.
Back up. Back up.
You need to stop touching me.
I'm not gonna put my hands on you. Back up.
Obviously, he said he does
Back
not want to
up.
be. He's already told you how he feels. He doesn't want to be with you anymore.
How do you think he feels about you? How do you think he feels about you? What is he gonna tell you later?
He just told you that he doesn't want to be with you. I think that you should take that as a hint and walk away right now.
Yeah, just let it go.
No.
Just let it go.
He's. God, oh my God.
Let's get out of here. What are you
You're
doing?
not leaving.
Yeah, I am
No,
leaving.
not with her.
Look, I'm sorry. I've said everything I can say.
Why? Why couldn't you tell me a year and a half ago?
Because you're a sweet girl and I was waiting for the right time and I didn't want it to be like this.
A year and a half. A year and a half.
I don't know, I'm sorry.
That's all you have to say?
That's it. That's all I have to say. I'm gonna get out of here.
Hey, this is up to you right now. What do you want to do?
I'm done.
All right. We'll let them drive away. We'll load up and we'll get out of here, okay? Watch your backs. I'm really sorry about this, but listen, hey, someone like that's going to go and double-cross not only you, but, I mean, he's got that girl pregnant. He's lying to her. It's like I don't think that you need that in your life, do you?
No.
All right, let's get you loaded. Following the confrontation, Jessica knows her path has become difficult. We'll update you on her decision later in the show. But first, Cheaters welcomes John Franklin. John comes forward to clear the air when he was confronted by his girlfriend on Cheaters.
I'm adjusting her bra, you know. She starts, rubbing on me, and things got a little heated. So I'm a man. My natural response was to rub a little back. Before I know it, we're, and then in comes Alexis. I mean, the timing was perfect. I mean, we were in there a good minute, and she came and kicked the door in and started swinging, and it was chaos.
John! What the you mother doing? What you doing? Who is this bitch? This bitch! Bitch! I'm going in here, John! What are you doing in here? What you doing in here? I'm the one. Yeah, this, no, what the are you doing? No, no. Yeah, who is this bitch?
I met Patricia at a club, out having drinks. She told me about some issues that she was going with her other half. And I told her about some issues I was going with my other half in the sex department. You know what I mean? I wasn't getting the attention at home I felt like I deserved, and neither was she. We started drinking, having a good time, hanging out, going to church, stuff like that. And we ended up taking care of each other's issues.
What the you in my car?
Hey, man, I love you, man.
This bitch.
Look, I love you, man. That ain't...
Nasty ass.
Oh, man.
Bitch.
But that's nothing.
Nasty ass.
That's nothing.
Bitch. And you coming
Come
out?
on now. Come on, man. No, come on.
Come on. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it.
Cause I'm manning up on your bitch. It's 2030. If you ain't manning up on your man, that's what I'm gonna do. You hoe. You hoe.
Me and Patricia, we still talk, but she's not trying to get caught up in anything like that anymore. As far as Alexis, tried to talk to her a couple of days after that happened, and it was like positive and negative, just a bad, just a real bad conversation. It didn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? So I wish her the best as well, and I hope she's happy in whatever she's doing in the future.
Following the confrontation, Jessica McCarthy discloses her decision to let her former boyfriend leave. Jessica states firmly, "No drama. I wasn't even there when he grabbed his stuff and left. I don't want to ever see him again." When contacted by Cheaters' producers, the suspect admits that his actions were despicable. Wade tells Cheaters, "Yeah, I messed up bad. I wish to God I could take everything back. I lost both of them, and now I've got a kid on the way. With someone who doesn't even want me now. Just my luck." The suspect states he plans to step up and be the best father he can. As for her part in the affair, the companion, Mandy, explains to Cheaters, "I can't believe Wade did this to me. To both of us. I really thought he was the one, but now I'm going to be a single mother." The companion also makes it clear that although she must allow Wade to be the father to their soon-to-be child, Mandy refuses to have anything else to do with the suspect.
If you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.